Hello everybody, welcome back to FS25 with me, Mrs. Sim Gamer, and my real life sister, Lou. How you doing, Lou?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thanks very much.
I am super duper excited, guys, because we are on the new mod map, which has just dropped, New Frontier, and it is just like No Man's Land, where you're picking squares on a big map and you're creating your own dream farm. And that is what we're going to do. So we have selected block 14 on the map. I've brought up the map for you guys. Block 14. We started off with 500,000 plus an £100,000 loan. So we had 600,000. The land itself was 320,000, and we have geared ourselves up with an international truck, a fantastic mower, a good old Pottinger tedder. We've got the Agco White 8510. We've got the Go Wheel round baler and the Go Wheel G5020 for wrapping bales, and that has left us with just over £10,000 left in the bank account, and we have an almighty amount of land. So we're just gonna jump straight in, get cutting, and the aim of this series is to build a farm which, I mean, we'll be proud of. Basically, that's the aim of the game. So, Lou, what would you like to do? Would you like to start mowing, or would you like to go in the tractor? What tickles your fancy?
I'd love to mow, please.
Yeah, you jump in, and this one's pretty cool. This came out in FS22. You don't need the tractor. You can just stand behind it, this one here, and push.
Oh, this one here.
Yep. Believe it or not, this is a mower.
This looks really bizarre. But yes. Let's give it a go.
We should technically own everything past the vehicle shop. So from here onwards, up into the tree line.
Excellent.
So you've been taking your wheat. I was going to say,
it's big. This is a big field.
Yes, that's one of the things with like a No Man's Land style gameplay where you're starting from scratch. Although we are a little bit more wealthy than I would like us to be, with a bit more equipment. But as you know, when you're playing with no mods, there's not that much flexibility. But it looks like you're underway already.
Oh, yes, I've just started.
Fantastic.
This is so bizarre. So they had this in FS22, did they?
Yeah, it was brought out in one of the packages, the DLCs, and the DLC was specifically for CROSSHAIR, and this was one of them that was in that pack. And I never really used it, but this is the only sort of push mower that we have in FS25. And if you guys don't find it, it's actually under hand tools, under miscellaneous, and you'll find it under there. It's like a little hidden gem. So I'm glad you've been to the gym, Lou, because you're going to be pushing this around a very long way.
Now, and out of interest, why are we using this and not, say, one, that's a mower that's attached to
an actual tractor?
A tractor. Is
I think
for cost?
I think you come all the way down to where I am, Lou. Down here?
No, I can't.
Really?
Yeah, it says don't have access to this land.
Oh, that's interesting, because that is in our boundaries.
Unless... maybe I just went...
I think you went just over the line that way.
Yeah.
We can't afford two tractors. That's the honest answer. And this one here is 35,000. If I was to get a mower at this width, we're looking at 18,000 plus the cost of another tractor, minimum 50,000. So it really is, it was kind of a
no-brainer.
Yeah, cost-saving exercise. And also, it's just funny watching you push it.
I have to say, I love this.
I knew you would.
I really love this.
I knew you would. You'll be here till midnight just cutting grass. You're just loving life right now.
This is. I've always loved mowing.
It's one of my favourites.
Just trying to work out where the edge of the map is, really. Yeah, I've always loved mowing in the game, but now it feels like it's even better.
It's funny to watch from this time.
Ah, there we go. I think I've found the edge now.
Eventually, we might need to put some like identifiers for us.
Oh, like a boundary edge, like a fence or something.
Yeah, maybe a fence. Fences are always really expensive, though. It's hard when you do, because I still consider this a start from scratch style. You kind of have to pick where you spend your money.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you spent about an hour before we start pressing the record button.
Yeah, I know.
Work out how to get it all set up.
I was terrible because we did initially think we'll go down the login route. Oh goodness, I've made a right old boo-boo.
What?
I brought ourselves a tether. We need a windrower.
Oh my gosh. So what does that mean?
Means we're gonna have to sell this and hope that it's not gonna cost us an arm and a leg for a windrower. Let's sell. So we got $5,000 back. It's not a big deal. Let's have a look at windrows. Yep, there's one here for 9,000. I think that's going to be the one that we will get. Yep.
Super.
Silly me. You'd think I'd know what I'm doing by now, but I really don't.
Considering we spent so long trying to get the equipment.
Yeah, I just blag it.
Yeah.
Just completely blag life.
Yeah. Well, we did try. Yeah, like you said, the bit of chainsaw work, and I was looking forward to giving that another go because I've not used the chainsaw in a while in FS. So yeah, but sadly we couldn't get it working, could we? No. So quite odd, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go down this end. Every time we went to go and cut the wood, we were having issues with the line coming up to be able to cut. It just was not working. Oh no, actually, I do need to come from this way. So yeah, it's a little bit of a disappointment, to be honest. Wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. So we had a false start, so then I had to think, right, what other way we're going to go? And the only other way we could go was this, which means we needed quite a bit of extra money. So I did try to go for more of a start from scratch style. I don't know if it's multiplayer issues, but I was having an issue with the chainsaw in my single player career mode as well. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know if there is more of an issue there than meets the eye, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That does indeed make sense. Lovely. Am I mowing all this field? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Have I got cruise control in this? Yeah, if you click if you click L1 and R1 and circle or B. Oh yeah, there we go. Excellent. Ah, that's better.
Now, one of the things on this map which is pretty good is there are some fields with some potential contracts. So we can nip out and do some little bits and pieces, depending on how much it costs to rent equipment.
I think that would be nice, because I think it will, you know, be quite boring just doing this the whole time.
It would be definitely boring for viewers.
Yeah. Well, mind you, actually, it's not boring for me. I quite like just going up and down.
Yeah, proper chilled.
But for your dear viewers, I don't want them to suffer through this. Oh my goodness, you're driving towards me.
It's fine. I will move before. So I have to be really careful because now grass compresses in this game, so you don't want to drive over it too much.
Oh yeah, I can see your tire tracks.
Yeah, so we don't want to be doing that. And I do need to try my best on this line because we are getting... Yeah, there, good, okay. So we got our first little bit, guys. Our first little row. Let me pop this down. So we're unofficially going to park our stuff in the area which we don't own. One of the issues we are going to have is the fact that we cannot move anything at the moment. So we might be creating these bales, but we have no way of moving them. So one of the ideas of having the contracts would also be to try and make a little bit of extra cash so that we can afford that.
Yeah. Well, when do you want to start contract? You have a look at the contracts. I'm going up and down, up and down.
I just want to see how much, what the capacity, because this is meadow grass, it's not seeded grass. I want to see how much we're going to get out of this. Okay, that's pretty good. So I've already filled up.
Oh, fantastic.
So let me turn on automatic drop. Okay, so that is a tiny amount, and we managed to get 3,500. That's exciting.
That is.
So being able to move, this tractor has no front loader. So I really do need to think outside the box here. We do have, there are 2 contracts available. The only issue is to lease the equipment that's needed is pretty much the same amount as the contract.
Oh, right. So it's kind of no point then.
There's no point. So I need to just try and get a little bit creative, I think, with how we could move stuff. So I don't have front loader as an option. Wheel loaders will cost too much money. That's a stupid idea. I was thinking of we could use a winch to pull it, but that's that would just
Can you get in the back of our truck?
Yeah, but we still got to be able to lift it into the truck.
It'd be far too heavy, will it?
Yeah, what's the weight of this one? 620 kilograms.
Ooh.
So our capacity is 200 kilograms.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we're a little bit stuck. So if I was... forklift? No. Skid steer. 35,000. Yeah, none of these are an option.
Oh, I'll have a sip of my tea. I forgot about it. It's a bit cold now.
A cup of tea.
Cup of tea. If in doubt, get yourself a cup of tea.
Yeah, that is very true. Okay. We're going this is ridiculous. We are going to have to take out another loan. There's nothing else we can do. No, it's not that one. It's finances. So let's borrow. Okay, that now is officially 100,000 loan. So okay. I didn't actually borrow 100,000. So that's a little bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
So front loader, we're gonna have to get a skid steer, which isn't the most ideal, to be honest with you. But it's all we can afford. My concern is the weight as well. Telehandlers are too much. Wheel loaders are too much. Front loaders are too much. Oh no, because we need that as well. We're gonna have to sell the car.
Yep.
The car's gonna have to go. Yep. The most short-lived car ever.
What a shame. Love that car.
We will buy it back.
Yes.
So we've now got 74. This now gives me everything I need. It is incredible how your money just disappears in front of your eyes.
So that's quite like real life, really.
Yeah, this is true. Note tools, bell spike, 600 quid. So what's even crazier now is we now have another tractor. Yeah. So we do have a tractor with a front loader attachment.
Yep.
What we may now struggle with is the fact that we've got no way of transporting the bales apart from taking them one by one until we can afford a trailer. Yep. So that's the only. Yeah, we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
So we're changing our setup already, but we actually still have only borrowed 100,000, so that's handy. I don't feel so stupid now. She tries to convince herself.
Keep telling yourself that, Abby.
Yeah,
yes.
So one of the other things which is new, I don't think you know this yet. You have to have bayonet and wrap now, which is pretty cool.
Sorry, you broke up a bit there. You have to have what?
The bayonet for the baler.
Yeah.
And the wrap. Before it just automatically magically appeared. But now you have to actually get netting and the wrap, which is pretty cool. So that's all new stuff as well in FS25 base game.
That's all extra cost though.
All extra cost.
Ooh.
But it's realistic.
Yes, yeah, it is more realistic. Yeah, you're right.
The good thing is, though, it comes, like, the Go Wheel, they've already got some in there, so we should make enough money to buy it, so that's fine. So we've unwrapped that. Right, come on, little Bale. Come on, little Bale. Why?
Are you doing some actual farming now?
I am farming, yeah.
Whoa.
Let me... Why are you playing silly? I haven't unfolded the bell wrapper. That's why.
Oh, dear.
Come on. Such a novice. Such.
How do normal people play this game?
I don't know, actually. You just end up being okay at it, I suppose. Like, I remember in the early days of me playing, and I was having to watch how-to videos constantly, as I did not have a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I just do not know how you can do it, really. But yeah, the how-tos are just key.
They are. And I think a really good way to learn is doing contracts. Because you're like, okay, that's the equipment I need. I get it now. Yes. So I think that helps massively.
Yeah. Are you impressed with how much I've done so far?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't looked. But let me zoom out. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a decent amount. Well done.
There we go.
I'm gonna get.
I'm gonna be the size of a stick after this, burning all these calories.
Yeah, you're definitely earning your. In fact, technically now we have we could sell that 35 grand one and put a mower on the back of this if you wanted.
Yeah, why not?
So, if you stop using, or are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah.
I mean, we don't.
Quicker.
So what mile an hour does that go? Let's find out. Can you tell me what's its operating?
8 kilometers per hour.
8. Okay, so let me just have a look at. So this will be able to go 13 miles per hour. So it will be faster. Let me just check that this tractor can take it. I haven't upgraded the engine, so the engine is what it is. It's a 160. So yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, should we do that then?
Yeah, let's do it. So if you jump out of that tractor for me, or jump out of the vehicle, apologies.
Yep. Now?
Yep.
Oh, you're going to sell it, aren't you? Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. So we only get 27 grand for it. And now, if I go to... I love how we're changing our setup already. Okay, now if we go and get the mower. Here we go. How much money do we have? 32,000. Yeah, it's just going to be this one on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to nearly run you over.
Oh, yeah. Excellent stuff.
So, you should be able to work a little bit faster now as well. Not that you need to. But there you go. I'll jump out for you.
Brilliant. Oh, woohoo!
And we may now be able to afford a bale trailer. That would be handy, wouldn't it?
So I've got to be careful that I don't run over too much of this grass.
Yeah.
Are you right saying that?
That is correct. It compacts it, which isn't ideal. Okay, so...
Oh, I love how this the baler, like kind of, you know, the sheet, the white sheety flappy bit, it kind of waves beautifully in the wind.
That's it.
I just love that those details. I really do.
I appreciate the finer details.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a little bale trailer now. We should be able to fit like 4 bales on there.
Lovely.
Okay, so I've dropped that. I'm in the Z-Tor, if you're wondering.
If I'm wondering.
This tiny little red bug. It looks... I think we should call it Ladybird.
Yeah, that sounds cute.
I'm going to keep the front loader on for just a little bit of counterweight. That's the idea, if anyone's wondering why I've still got it on. A little bit of counterweight with the tools on the back. Now, it's not going to help a massive amount when we have the heavier equipment, but for something like the windrower, it's pretty perfect, to be honest with you. The Z-Tor also has smaller tyres, which again is a little bit better when it comes to the compression and compaction of the loose grass, which Lou is putting, which is pulling. Oh, you look so cool in that.
Why, thank you. This is a heck of a lot quicker than that last thing I was using.
We are nothing but adaptable.
Yes, absolutely.
If I'd actually borrowed the right amount of money, we could have done that in the first place. This little bit here is going to be a bit tricky. We've sort of cut around the trees.
Yeah, you might just decide not to worry about that bit.
Yeah,
I don't know whether you wanted that cutting or not, really.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky for me to get back there. I could try and drive the baler loose around and see whether I can get anything moving and grooving.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm going to carry on straight here. So this is your first time on FS25, isn't it, Lou?
Yes, it is. It is. And I have to say, so far, I'm really, really enjoying it. It's just, I'm a very visual person. I really appreciate graphics and good graphics and all that type of thing. And this is just beautiful. It's really, really pretty.
Yeah, I think there's been, for me, I'm a very user. I like the quality of life edits.
Yeah.
And I've spoken about this in other streams with Farmer Sim, and I really appreciate sort of the attention to detail they've gone in. But there are still some mods which I'm very eagerly waiting for. But they will come. They will come.
I've got a quick question.
Yeah?
With this mower, can I swap it to the other side? So currently it's on the right-hand side. Can I swap it over to the left-hand side?
I don't think that one allows you to. So you kind of have to drive. So I've mowed this. I've rode that up now, so you can drive alongside it.
Yeah, I can drive in that bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't worry about cutting around the trees, because it's going to be hard for me to get to that area. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. You crack on.
I just need to line myself up again. Oh gosh. There we go.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for you.
How can I go without compressing the grass? Because now I'm thinking about that. Oh, I bet this looks epic.
It does. It looks so cool. You're travelling a lot faster than me.
22 mile per hour? Well, kilometre per hour. Yeah, so, this is European. You were saying pounds earlier, but it's actually euros.
Yeah, I know. One of the things I wish in each game save you can choose the currency. So I automatically just keep everything on pounds. Because if I'm on Riverbend and then I go over to Houghton Pantai, the currency in your game is your currency in the game. That's one little thing which I would love if they would change that.
Yeah.
That's just a personal preference, really.
I'm rolling over this grass here.
That's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, don't worry about it too much. You'll be right on your way back.
Just looks really good. It's just impressive looking.
Isn't it good they've done that? The ground deformation is amazing.
The what formation?
Like the ground deformation that they've brought into the game.
Okay, deformation. Okay.
Yeah. And you look very cool in that tractor.
Thank you very much. No, but I'm really enjoying it. It's running surprisingly well. So yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah, I was concerned whether it works. You're on Mac, aren't you?
Yes.
And this is quite a significant upgrade in the game's engine. And I know a lot of people have had issues with the performance.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I haven't because of the machine I have. I do get some flickering here and there. I probably could tone down the graphics a little bit to stop that. But to be honest with you, I am probably going to just roll with it as it is.
Roll with it.
But yeah, I'm so pleased it's working well for you.
Yeah, it's super. There just seems to be a lot more sort of attention to detail with this game. So it's been really fun so far.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And once we get some good gameplay going, I mean, this is classic start from scratch, cutting grass.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the only thing you do.
Yeah.
But our plan...
my kind of thing.
Yeah, our plan will be to start cutting in some fields as soon as possible and start planting. So with the money we make here, we will plan to make some fields and do some cool stuff.
Well, good stuff.
And silage is normally a good seller anyway.
So this is the first time on this map for you. So this map was released just today then?
Yeah, I mean, I checked last night and there was no maps, so it must have been today that it dropped, or very late last night. I know FSG has did a preview.
Yeah.
These types of maps are extremely popular for game players because they just allow you to be as creative as you want to be, build what you want to build, and no restrictions, and you could just do whatever you want, really.
See, I love that.
Me too. It's my favourite style of gameplay.
Yeah, just go crazy. Just have fun with it.
Yeah. And normally I would start with a lot less equipment than this, but I tell you what, this is still not a massive amount considering the base game. If there was fully fledged mods, we would have probably a ride-on mower, a little sell point, sell all, and it would be a completely different situation.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I mean, I'm actually quite impressed with how fast mods are coming out, and especially as Giants approve them all as well.
Gosh, I wonder how big their team is to be able to kind of be checking all the mods.
Oh, I would love to know. I would love to know. And I'm wondering if it's the team in America that does the mod checking or the team in Germany. Of course, it's Thanksgiving this week, so a lot of people are going to be off and enjoying life.
Festivities, yeah. It's that time of the year again.
It is that time of the year. So is it the 26th today? When we're recording this, it's the 26th.
Of November.
Of November. Not Boxing Day. Don't worry, everybody. We're coming from the future.
Yeah. And if it was Boxing Day, I would be comatose on the sofa from eating far too much food.
Oh my goodness. It's every year I like to see what my body can manage. It's like a challenge to myself now. Like, I read this I read this meme this morning. It was a cat that was a little bit on the podgy side, and it said, You can't get catnapped if you're fat. Eat more cake.
You can't get catnapped?
Yeah, like kidnapped.
Oh, as in, like stolen. Oh, yeah.
And I thought, this cat is my inspo for Christmas.
That's brilliant.
It was this big fat ginger cat. I was like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm hibernating this Christmas. Oh.
Me. Oh, I've done a sip of tea. One moment. There's a content creator who he's called Biffa. Have you ever heard of him before?
I have heard of Biffa, yes.
Oh. He doesn't play Farm Sim, but he does other simulator games. He's very good at city skylines. That's kind of his niche. But he loves his tea as well. He's on the regular taking sips of tea.
I think you got to.
I like to model myself on him.
Another tea lover in the Farm Sim community is Scroft. He
really?
loves tea. He will not touch coffee, but when it comes to tea, he is a complete tea snob, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, you know what? But do you know what kind of tea he drinks?
I think Yorkshire tea.
Now, it's really weird you should say that.
Go on.
Because we just brought some Yorkshire tea.
Have you?
At the moment, we're on we've got PG tips, because that's what our parents drink, PG tips. So that's just what you drink all the time.
Yeah.
You just don't know any different. But I'm hearing more and more people, friends of ours, saying, you gotta go to the Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire tea. Okay. So I really want to do a blind taste test.
That's be a good idea.
I always think I can tell the difference between different, supermarkets. So, in this country we have, we got Aldi and Lidl, which are considered the kind of the cheaper places, the cheaper supermarkets. And you always think the quality is going to be rubbish or not so good. But I have to say I'm a massive fan of Lidl. And Lidl and Aldi, but Lidl at the moment is just on fire. It's brilliant. Because the other day I taste tested clementine, which at this time of year they're just delicious. So I tried a Lidl Satsuma, or clementine, sorry, and taste tested it up against a Waitrose clementine.
Ooh,
Waitrose,
drum roll, please.
People is like the high-end supermarket of the country, and the little one came out on top for me. I could not believe it.
This content is not sponsored, by the way. Well,
epic, but it was amazing.
See, my type of testing, food testing, blind testing, is when we're away on holiday, and I bought about 6 different porn star martinis or passion fruit martinis in a can, and we were blind testing which ones were our favourites.
Hopefully YouTube won't hear the P word and demonetize you just saying the P-star martinis.
P-star? Well, I'll have to go and bleep it out. Bleep myself out.
Yeah, you brought 6 cans, didn't you? And I created like a table and like a judging thing.
Okay, can I tell the real story?
Go on. So,
I bought a load so that we can drink them. Louise isn't a drinker. She don't drink alcohol, so that's not fun for her. So we ended up having to play a game to involve you, which slowed down the drinking, may I add.
Well, I had to get something out of the whole experience.
There I was thinking we're just going to have a nice afternoon, and there were charts, there were tables on iPads, But no, it was fun.
Now I had to get the iPad out. I drew up a table. I got everybody to come up one by one. It was all secretive. And then at the end, I gave out the results. It was brilliant. Absolutely, that was so much fun. I want to do it again. But with what drink this time?
Ooh. I tell you what, I would quite like to try canned espresso martinis.
I knew you were going to say that.
Not because they're my favourite cocktail, they're not by any means, but I find espresso martinis really hard to make. And
okay.
I would love to see how, because when you get a good one, it is good, it's smooth, it's delicious. But when it is bitter, it's just watery mud. Which I think some people that don't like coffee think coffee tastes like watery mud. So I would like to see how they do with a porn star martini. Espresso martini in a can. I would love to see it. But that might be our Christmas job.
How do you even put that into a can? Like, how does it even taste nice, I wonder?
I don't know. Everything goes in a can these days and it tastes alright.
I saw gravy from a can the other day.
You saw what?
Gravy.
Gravy in a can?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a lad.
Shouldn't be a lad.
Shouldn't be a lad.
It looked like a beer can.
Yeah.
It just had beef gravy. And it was in Waitrose, so it's proper posh.
Oh, it must be posh for it's in Waitrose.
Yeah.
What would America's equivalent for Waitrose be? I don't know. It's not like Trader Joe's. Maybe more Publix? I don't know. American people are going to have to help me out there. It's like...
Well, yeah, because we don't have Publix in the UK. We have things like Whole Foods, but only in like cities. I never see Whole Foods anywhere really, apart from big cities.
No. Blue, would you like to jump? Would you like to jump on the baler?
You look scared. Oh yes, I can do that. I thought you were going to ask me to jump on what you were jumping on.
Oh no, I'll crack on with this. The baler's up by that building, and I don't have enough juice under this hood to do it.
Juice underneath?
Not enough horsepower on this little Zeta.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to leave it down to... what should we nickname? This one's Ladybird, or Ladybug. What should we nickname that one?
The White Stallion.
White Stallion. Okay. Get the stallion on the baler.
I'll just jump down it randomly.
You can leave that there, actually, if you want.
What, the mower?
Yeah, just drop it from there.
Yeah, okay. Let me do that. How do you drop it, okay?
It should be L1 and X.
No, that is... Ooh.
That's turn off, is it? Oh no, I apologise. Make sure it's off.
Yeah.
And then just press A, which is X on the PlayStation controller. That's where I got myself confused.
Oh, I've got to fold it up first. There we go. Oh, it's so cool.
It's cool.
Detach. There we go. Woohoo!
I'm surprised how much grass we're getting off of this meadow. I really am. I didn't expect this.
Well, I love it when you're surprised.
Yeah. This is one of those nice surprises, actually. Right, let me try my best. That tree is in the wrong place. I would cut it down, but we know what happens when you cut down trees in FS25 at the moment.
We are having issues with that, yeah. Right.
I did manage to stick my bell fork in it, though. I, like, speared the tree.
So, automatic drop is okay?
Yeah, definitely. So you just make sure it's all lowered. It should still be lowered, and then turn her on and start driving.
Here we go. Oh, I love Baling.
Can you see on the bottom right now? You see the netting? So you've got the grass fill level and then the netting.
Yeah.
So that's the new consumable, grassland consumable. That's what they've put them all in now, like fertilizer as a consumable. Okay. So they've recategorized things on FS25.
Okay.
So, boring. Let's get back to talking about drinking games.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm still not tempted to drink. It's the most bizarre thing. Really bizarre.
Well,
don't miss it at all.
You bring life to a party without alcohol, whereas I need a little bit of a zhuzh.
Zhuzh.
It's like,
that's very sweet of you to say.
Yeah. So you had a trip up to, was it Norwich? Last week.
I went to Norwich in Norfolk last Saturday. No, not
the Saturday. One just gone. Yeah.
One before.
Yeah.
Went to watch went to a gig. Newton Faulkner, if any of you know who he is, that's 5 points to you.
And the reason I bring this up is you went in a really cool cocktail bar as well, didn't you?
Oh, it was epic. Yeah, really. It was a it's like a Victorian style place, and you had to knock to get in. It was you couldn't tell it was a cocktail bar from the outside. It was inconspicuous. Yeah, you would not know. It was absolutely brilliant. You go in there and you sit down, and it was actually almost like wartime.
So
it had
cool.
Like wartime music on. It felt like we were in the Blitz. And you sit down, and the waitress comes up and asks you what kind of cocktails you like. What kind of flavours you like, what kind of... Well, obviously I had a mocktail, but they just asked what kind of liquor you like, so whether it's gin or rum, and then if you like it fruity or sharp or refreshing, and then they come out with a random cocktail.
That is cool. I love that.
It was really cool, really, really cool. And now I can't remember the name of it. I'm probably going to get it completely wrong, but it's something like Arboretum or something?
You did send it to me, but I did look, but I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I think it was Arboretum. It was something beginning with A. But it was flipping brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I love the idea of that, because I am pretty bad for just going for the same things that I know I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
So sometimes going out of your comfort zone and trying new things is a good thing.
Oh, for sure.
Same with food though. I'm bad with food. Sometimes I just think, oh, I know I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna have that.
Jumping out at the tractor.
You had enough. You're like, I've put in a hard shift.
Yeah. I've not done a very good job of this.
I think you've done a great job. What are you going on about?
Well, I keep taking my eye off the Baylor counter, the percentage.
Oh yeah, and have to keep reversing. I do that all the time.
But the problem is, it's reversing the Baylor is reversing over the bale, and therefore I'm not able to get all the grass up. So I'll go back over it. Once you go pick them up.
Honestly, don't you worry about it. I'm just going past one now. It's hardly anything, so don't worry.
Okay, great.
And you haven't done it for ages.
It's been ages.
It has been forever.
I
I have to. Oh, I hope I'm gonna not jinx it by saying this, but I have to say, this is running better for me than FS25 was.
It's incredible.
I barely had any lag whatsoever. Had 2 little instances of lag.
Which is because one of the big problems and why we struggled was you were getting lag all the time.
Yeah.
So you would just crash into random things, and not on purpose.
Yeah.
Not for the fun of it.
Oh,
so
gosh,
that's really good.
This is really nice, and I just looking at the detail here of I could just see where the tire tracks, you know, are just kind of browning up the ground underneath where I'm, you know, going through. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's cool. You should see what.
I'm getting so distracted, and I'm just missing massive bits of Baling.
When it rains, you get a load of mud on your tractor as well, and on the tires.
That's cool.
And if you drive on like a road, you can flick the mud off.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Which of course you shouldn't do that in the real world. That's dangerous.
No, that is hazardous.
It's fun to watch on here.
Yeah. That's brilliant. 97, 98, 99, 100. There we go. Oh, this just looks so lovely. And earlier, when we first arrived on this map, there was mist. And now the mist is gone.
Yeah.
How cool.
I wonder if we're going to get hurricanes on this map. So you wouldn't think so, because this is supposed to be in Europe, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but then we won't then. Have you experienced any hurricanes yet?
Not yet. Not yet. So on Riverbend Springs, I'm up to February. So it starts in August, and I'm up to February. So I've just experienced my first snow.
Ooh, what was that like?
Fun. You think tire tracks on mud is fun?
Oh yeah. So have you got that? Are you recording again?
Yeah. What was that? What do you mean, that particular episode?
Yeah. Will we see that in an episode soon?
Yeah, you will. That's the one that's coming out soon, episode 3. So that will be. I really struggled with that particular episode because of the sheer volume of contracts I've had to complete to get enough money to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I'm reversing up to the wrong part of the bale wrapper.
Oh, there you are.
So I actually played for 10 hours to get 45 minutes worth of footage.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is madness.
That's incredible.
So where have you been? You've been up this way. Right, I'm going to come up next to you now, I think.
And is that purely because the lack of mods?
Yeah, so there's not cheap alternatives.
Okay.
And I could have broken that up into like 4 episodes, but it would be so boring to watch me just doing cultivating and transport jobs over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So there's also the fact that I don't want that for everyone.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
No one wants to watch that. Even if I time-lapsed it, it still would have been hours of footage.
I love watching the wrapper. It's so fucking cool.
Did you want to go?
No. I said just get distracted.
You got so distracted then.
Oh, I'm just driving now. I'm like, I'll just go over it again later. I've probably got another 5 bales worth of stuff here with what I've missed.
Don't worry, it's all part of the fun.
Yeah, that's it. We just like to have fun on this channel, nothing too serious.
Fun farming.
Yeah, fun farming. Fun farming. So when can we expect your next video?
Well, As soon as possible, really. I'm recording one with Farmer Sim.
Ooh, lovely. Love Steve.
Hopefully that'll be ready. See, I'm talking now, but I don't actually know what the schedule is. I've found it really hard to keep to a schedule. Just life. And then we're doing some work at home. Then the week when this came out, the game came out, I had issues with my eyesight.
Yeah.
So I just couldn't see what I was doing.
A mess.
I was an absolute mess. Just put me out to pasture.
Pasture.
But I'm trying my best to get some more out because, of course, this is a hot topic. Everyone wants FS25 content.
Yeah.
New game vibes.
So you're kind of playing catch up at the moment.
Yeah, I think that one of the biggest in FS25 is a guy called Dagwin, and I think he's got 40 odd episodes on Hooten Pantai already.
Oh, what?
He got an early access, and I think he was releasing like 3 a day. He just bashed it out.
Wow.
And these videos have got hundreds of thousands of views.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That is very impressive.
But it is his job, so... And
Yes,
he's very
that's
successful at it. And he's been doing it since the first Farm Sim. So...
wow.
Farm Sim guy's doing amazing as well.
Amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love his content as well.
You met him as well, didn't you, at Lama?
Yeah. Oh, such a nice guy.
Isn't he?
Nice guy.
Yeah, he's one of life's nice humans.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And one of the things that I love about this community is it's not competitive. We're all just doing our thing. Everyone helps each other.
Yeah, everybody wants to help.
Yeah. There's no nastiness. Everyone's just very chilled and nice. Which makes a difference because in most industries, it's not really like that.
I agree.
But I think it's also the type of game.
Yeah, I think we've spoken about it before, you and I, when we've been playing this game. It's just a super community of people, like-minded people.
Yeah, like-minded people doing very chilled out gameplay. And that's what it is, really. It's just, I know people which this has been a lifeline, this game. An absolute lifeline.
I can see, yeah. I have to say, I've not played this game for months, but already I'm just addicted.
It's just so addictive.
It is.
And I love it because not one person would come on here and get the same equipment, do the same things. That's the beauty of this game. It's not regimented. It's true open world.
Yeah. That's special, really.
It is, isn't it?
Look all these little patches of grass.
Fine. It's fine. You're allowed it. You haven't done it in ages. If I did it, then it'd be a bit frowned upon.
Yeah, see, any mistakes you make, just blame me.
Now, this is exactly why I got you on board. Oh yeah, Lou did that. Not me.
Did that for me.
So we have actually been recording for we're just about to hit an hour, and I've only just clocked it. So guys, we're gonna...
Yeah, maybe we can speed through bits and pieces of it, and we'll see you when we finish this, Baling and wrapping.
Yeah, or we just pick up next episode, and we will finish off this amount, so that people don't have to watch us continue this in the next episode. And I'll try and think of a few more things that we can do in the next one. It may be a case that we need to wait until these ferment so that we've got a little bit of cash, or we keep some of the grass and we feed that to some animals. There's a few things that we can do. rather than
Yeah,
wrapping it all.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. If you've got this far, thank you. If you haven't, you won't know that I'm grateful for you. And but you know what to do, guys. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me and Lou a comment with some suggestions of what we could do, and some ideas for which way do you want to go? You want to go that way, do you? Yeah, give us some ideas what we can do. We may not get to them if we've recorded a couple. Don't worry, we will read them, we will come back to you, and we'll try and implement some of your ideas as well, because, you know, let's all get involved.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Until next time, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye for now.